It's Jordan Town with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Okay, so Offset remembers young Dolph. He shows a music video where a stripper girl fell off the pole and it looked a little goofy. And he says, I remember these great times with my bro. Very sad, man. But we're gonna start seeing that case is gonna start coming together now that they're arresting people. Fetty Wap goes with Fat Joe on live, and they have a whole interview. And on here, Fat Joe's giving him advice, what happened, why did you disappear from the game? We kind of went over that, where Fetty Wap thought that things were kind of unfair with his contract, and he felt like he was putting all the money up and nobody else was, and all this, and that's why he lost momentum. We also know that allegedly, he got involved with trafficking and drugs and all that kind of stuff, and now he's facing a lot of time. Somehow he got on a federal bond. Fat Joe was giving advice on that, like, hey man, if you have to go sit down and think and strategize, because once you're out here you got to start moving more strategically. You don't sleep much and you don't have time to strategize as much, so strategize while you're inside. Then they also talk about you can't trust everybody around you, blah 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 blah. Fetty Wap made a lot of mistakes. I think that he got bitter about, how things were going with the labels and everything, and how money was being split, and he kind of fell back thinking that's the way to deal with it. But also, you took a lot of money out of people's pockets that were, managing you, doing shows and everything, and then also you lost your momentum, so you couldn't pivot in music. If you had kept going, you might have been able to pivot. But he had nothing, and then you go to something else, which might make you lose 5 to 10 years off your life. Then we got the Island Boys. They performed at Live and they got booed because they're really a viral sensation. They need a little more than the Island Boy thing to actually get off, but hopefully they got a bag to show up there and make an appearance. Anyways, lastly, we got Van Lathan put up some people's turkey sandwiches, and one man's turkey sandwich is another man's turkey dinner, obviously alluding to, Kim Kardashian dating, what's-his-face, the comedian, and Kanye West begging for his family back. Pete Davidson, right? Yeah. It's not really, it's not looking good. Kim and him are hanging out a lot. It's weird. But anyways, I wonder why Van Jones was picking a fight with that. But anyways, this is Jordan Town with JT News. I appreciate you guys. Check you later. And sorry this was like a bland video, but this is all that's going on. Anyway, it's Thanksgiving night. Peace.